All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the song is Maori History. Interesting. All right, listen, by the artist or group, potentially Morse Gang. Listen, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of this specific type of content, okay? Let's just go ahead and jump into this immediately, all right?
To live in a white man's ideology, more plans are following religious idiocracy.
All right,
I'ma take you back to moldy archaeology when the queen sent the ship.
I'm gonna take you back to moldy archaeology, bro. Oh man, bro, listen, yo, kutaka te kapa, all right. But bro, let's get it.
Idiocracy. I'ma take you back to moldy archaeology when the queen sent the ship to steal the moldy property. Signed the paper, then they demolished the culture. They took away the land, they claimed that Modis were the roaches. They tried to wipe away the time uncles off our shoulders. British soldiers killed a woman with the guns up in their holsters. They tried to kill the Modi tongue with their guns, tried to seize the Waigata, so we smacked them with a tire hut. Anybody disobey, then they fire up, light us up, lock us in the fuddy and proceed to light it up. Saying they discovered the land we already called home, so they lined us up.
Saying they discovered it? Oh, bro. I love shit like this, bro. Right? It makes you think a little bit, right? You know, like I've recently encountered another group of indigenous people making music. You know, like fight the power type of music. You know what I'm saying? And it's always the same type of thing, bro. People landed there, said it was theirs when it wasn't in a sense. But you can't discover something that was already there. Listen, imagine if we, as a global society, right, one day decided, I'm just gonna go outside and start, like, in my instance, right, Columbusing people's cars and shit, bro. No, bro, it doesn't matter. What do you mean? How was it yours? Explain. No, it's mine now. I found it. But I'm sitting in the driver's seat. No, it's mine. I found it. Bro, listen. He's without a doubt, right? Without a doubt. Dope, all right? This feels like boom bap hip hop. I love it. Let's go.
And proceed to light it up, saying they discovered the land we already called home. So they lined us up and put the muskets to our jawbones. Raped a woman with their raw bone. Tried to populate a woman with their hormones. Took the money from our souls, put their flagpoles in some holes, and they claimed it as their own. Sold the land to the white man cause we didn't have a choice. Ripped the tongues from our throats so we didn't have a voice. Did the opposite of what the treaties did. Infiltrated Modi land and tried to make our iwi did. Confiscated Modi artifacts, turned them into artifacts. Said they made us civilized and claimed that they had started that. Tried to take the wehi from a haka slap. Said to slaughter all these people just to get our walkers back. Modi culture, man, they said they had enough of that. And that's a verse about the Europeans in the motherland.
All right, listen. All right. This is dope, right? It's dope because, you know, this is the thing here. There will be people angry to hear this, right? They'll be like, you're still talking about the past? Bro, the past is still happening. You know what I mean? Like look at the history of specifically the Maori and many islands in Polynesia, right? It is what it is, bro. Oceania, right? Think about this for a second, bro. They have the right to be angry. No, why don't they have the right to be angry, right? If they feel as if their culture is being, you know, stepped upon by, you know, invaders in a sense, in their eyes, right? Then they have every single right to be angry about invaders, you know. Bro, like I grew up hearing stories of these type of things, bro. Right? Like be fully aware, my brother, we are connected, right? In many ways. Do you understand? But this is the thing. Like I grew up hearing stories of this. I understand. I get it. But bro, as I said, there are gonna be people who just don't want to hear this, who will pass it off and say, "But this happened a long time ago. Move on." Right? You can't move on from something like this. Honestly, I mean, you can learn to live with the people that are now, on your land, but I don't think that it's possible to ever, even the generations after, they're just not gonna forget it, right? Because they can go, they don't have to go back really far, right? Listen, there's a super famous what's it called, like movie. It's called Rabbit Proof Fence, about what happened to a lot of the indigenous people. Well, specifically, this will be referring to like the Aboriginal people in Australia. Rabbit Proof Fence is the name of the movie. But please be aware, this happened, exactly what happened there happened, all over New Zealand, bro. So keep that in mind. Bro, all right, let's get it.
The motherland will never be the same. Affected by their reign, a terror upon the name of our people. No equal opportunities were given, just disease-ridden children and shit for them to live in. The white politician would rather sweep it to the side than to let my people mention any truths of genocide. They provide all the guns that we use to kill each other. Brothers killing brothers, sons killing mothers. Damn, oh what a shame, it was all in the name of Christianity. Insanity is the cause of this pain, but they continue to ignore.
Yeah, bro, religion has been a couple of things on this planet, and like the most deaths have been in the name of something so merciful, right? In a sense, right? There's been so many deaths for some reason towards people based on this, right? This is why, a lot of people find it hard to follow these westernized religions, right? Honestly, because if you look at what has happened around the world in regards to, religion, then bro. And listen, keep in mind, these are not the only, like the Maori are not the only people angry in Oceania and Polynesia, right? They're not. Bro, look at Papua New Guinea. These people are treated terribly, right? Right? Look at that area for a second. Look at, the Aboriginals in. It's funny because the same thing that he's literally talking about is the same thing that kind of happened in America, right? Where like the people that that made the guns are not the people who are, whatever, bro. Just pay attention to generally the little man, I'm gonna say, because generally the little man always stepped on in a sense, and they by every means. When I say little man, I mean the people who are not specifically in power, right? Because they generally have the most claim to being upset about something, and they have every right to be, bro. I mean, I know what's gonna happen as soon as I upload this video. I'm gonna get all types of messages on my on Instagram and all emails. You guys are gonna be mad, but listen, I don't see why he doesn't have the right to be angry. So before you guys even start sending me hate mail, bro, right? I don't see. You can explain to me in the comments why an indigenous person has no right to be angry that there are invaders on his land. Because even 100 years later, why? Why does he have no right to be angry? All right, dude, let's get it.
Brothers killing brothers, sons killing mothers. Damn, oh what a shame, it was all in the name of Christianity. Insanity is the cause of this pain, but they continue to ignore. What will it take to reform a damaged fucking race, cause the pain is still raw. These ships set sail to explore and discover, but the land they would
all right, let me stop. A damaged culture, not race. You are part of the human race. All right? I don't like this. I don't like the concept of separating races into separating people that look different into separate races. Are we not the same exact species? I'm confused. We're the same species of humanoid, right? How many races are on this planet of human? One? What are you talking about? Let's go.
but they continue to ignore. What will it take to reform a damaged fucking race? Cause the pain is still raw. These ships set sail to explore and discover, but the land they would discover was full of people with mana. Genocide, it's a white man's pride. I said genocide, it's a white man's pride. And now the night will rise as the white man hides and continue to express how we feel inside. And now we're forced to accept it as the past.
All right. That's a little hard. Don't blanket people, right? We can talk about history, but like, don't blanketly put, the concept of genocide being specifically a European thing, because, bro, we can go back into history and globally, bro, every single group of people on this planet committed genocide towards another group of people, right? Bro, have you seen the Middle East, bro? Like I'm talking about like the Seljuks and like the Fatimids mainly. Have you seen that? Did you see that war 1,000 years ago? Did you hear about that? Those were not quote unquote white men. Just to point that out for a second. I mean, they came in a little later with the Crusades, but just keep in mind, don't blanket groups like that, because every culture in history has had a time when genocide was just the thing that they did, bro. Right? We're missing cultures on this planet because people committed genocide towards them, right? But I understand his anger is purely rooted in the fact that the European came here and just took the country. I understand that, but yeah, genocide is not only quote unquote the white man's pride. Let's just be, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get it.
Genocide, it's a white man's pride. I said genocide, it's a white man's pride. And now the light will rise as the white man hides and continue to express how we feel inside. And now we're forced to accept it as the past. When it's conversated in the schools, the conversation never lasts. Lies and destruction was the function of the British. Now they facing all their karma cause their country is diminished. It's finished, but we will never give up. Tinoranga tiratanga, our people won't give up. We are born of greatness, descended from chiefs. Children of the gods, we stick strong to our beliefs. Forgive, don't forget, show respect as we were taught. And remember all the battles that our two puna fought. The land of the long white cloud, we stand proud. Our honor will never die, our voice remains loud. The land of the long white cloud, we stand proud. Our honor will never die, our voice remains loud.
Wow, bro. Let's get it. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, this is a conversation that needs to be had with the people specifically that are currently inhabiting, New Zealand. I cannot really give much say to that because the percentage that I am really doesn't even equate to having any real say, basically. But nor do I reside there. You get what I mean? So I don't think I have a dog in the fight to even point out some of the things. Basically, if that makes any sense, so that it can equate to anything. Yeah, this conversation needs to be had with the people there. That's just what this is. The dude can definitely rap. Sorry to be so long-winded here, bro, but like these type of topics, man. Oh, there's a lot to say. I wish you guys could respond to me immediately when we talk about things such as this, bro. Maori history, dude. Oh. So listen now, let me know in the comments of the next one of these from them I should be listening to, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. All right? Now listen, you guys all have an amazing day and enjoy it thoroughly, okay?